report writing using LaTeX. The very first thing I want to clear here, the pronunciation of this software, LaTeX software, which you are using for typesetting. Generally, we pronounce it as LaTeX, but it is not like that. It is going to term as LaTeX or LaTeX instead of LaTeX. So it is not a software program which is just used for writing your reports or letters. It is actually used for typesetting this reports. Typesetting means it is not just a software editor like MS Word or OpenOffice where you are directly going to get the output what actually you are seeing, but actually it is a program software where you need to write down some line of codes, some macros, some syntax you need to get called, and inside that you need to provide the text which you want to display or which you want to get printed on your reports. So mostly when you are printing a big book or a report, let's say for thesis of masters or of PhD, actually at that time it was very useful. So it is, you can say it is macros of text. We are having this software text which is going to compile, which is going to check the syntax of whatever the macros you are using, whether you have written it, call it properly or not. And after compiling it, if it finds some errors, he will give you error through that editors. So there are two parts. One is you require this compiling software, that is text, and another you required editor through which you are going to call this macros and use it and going to produce your output in PDF mostly. So next PPT is actually showing you the difference between MS Word and LaTeX. This graph actually shows that why not MS Word. So the strength of this MS Word is for writing short or relatively simple documents. Let's say you are going to submit a one-page abstract. So for that it is okay. But when you are going to write down a complete thesis where you require abstract, different chapters, you require index, you require some list of tables, list of figures, list of acronyms, you require some appendix. So when you require such big report, just like a book, then actually obviously you're going to choose this LaTeX. And sometimes it is going to be very impossible to implement all these facilities which are provided by LaTeX in MS Word. So yes, speed for small document, MS Word is okay. Then but for big documents or where you require some graphics, where you require to use some symbols which are in mathematics, we required some integrals, we required some derivations, quadratic equations. So all that symbols, Greek letters, spatial symbols you require to implement, you require to print in your document. So at that time MS Word is obviously not a good choice. So for ease of use, obviously then LaTeX will be useful. The quality also matters a lot when you print or when you see a document in MS Word and LaTeX. The LaTeX going to provide you some professional layout where you are going to consider all the margins, left margin, right margin, top margin, bottom margin, plus for printing whatever space you require to leave, all that binding purpose, that all extra things which we don't actually consider when we are writing with MS Word, that actually getting considered when we switch to the LaTeX. Yes, there is one more advantage, we can say scientific features, that LaTeX was generally used by scientists when written documents which are related to research, related to publications, related to thesis, related to academics. Another one more parameter, we can say price and availability. The price of Microsoft Word is going to be high, whereas LaTeX is free of charge. Most text editors are free of cost available. Citation managers, whatever for citing you required, many applications, many APIs are there, Google Scholar, through which you can use all this free of cost. Another one more parameter, we can say that compatibility. MS Word developers make almost no effort to facilitate exchange with foreign programmers, whereas LaTeX, your main output is in the format of PDF, in the DVI, device independent file, and many more format which we can use, and it is open source. Plus it is compatible with all operating system, not just Word. Like just like Word, it is compatible only for your Windows, whereas LaTeX, it is compatible for all the operating systems. So that are, you can say, some of the differences and why we choose LaTeX over the period of time after using MS Word. Until now we are using MS Word, but now when we have to write down some technical scientific things like report writing, academic writings, yes, actually we need to switch to LaTeX. So next I would like to talk about the history, that it was first developed by Don Knuth. The software they developed is called as TeX, and the output of this software is pretty much similar like whatever we are right now getting through advanced LaTeX versions. It is low level but extremely powerful, same like today's LaTeX. But later on, after 1989, it was frozen, and then later on, some 1980s, LaTeX was again rejuvenated by this author Leslie Lamport. So by using high level languages, macros, really for text, they have developed it, they have made it more easy to use. And right now we are having LaTeX version, that is LaTeX 2e. In 1994 we are having LaTeX 3 also, which was introduced. So that was the history of LaTeX. Now let's move towards the installation part. How we can install this LaTeX on your machine, as well as how we can use the softwares which are available on cloud. There are many softwares, editors available on the cloud itself. There directly we can start writing our document without any need of installation. But the drawback is all the time you require internet connection. So it is better sometimes if you don't have internet connection to install this on your base operating system. Maybe it is Windows, maybe it is Mac, maybe it is Linux, other open source operating system. For every operating system, we are having this text version available. So we can say that MikTeX here is the typesetting system software which is used for Windows for both 32 and 64-bit. So after installing MikTeX on Windows, you required one more extra editor, that is TextLive, which is coming with this MikTeX installation. So TextLive editor is there. There are some other editors are also there, which I will show you. Like Win editor is also there, one of the text editor. So you require basically two things for Windows operating system. One is separate software, which is going to compile, execute all the commands, macros specified by LaTeX. Whereas another thing you require is the editor, which actually use this software, where you are going to typeset your document. You are going to use the packages defined in the software Mictex. And if certain packages are not available, you are going to get it installed or get it updated through Mictex. So while dealing with Windows operating system also, many times we require to use new packages. So at that time also we require internet connection, and if it is not there, we are not able to update it or download it. So while installing, I suggest you Mictex, get your software properly updated, get all the packages included, so that you will have all that libraries available with you for the implementation purpose through some text editor. I will share you this softwares which you can use. Yes, so here is my desktop. I think you are able to see it. So we are having this text maker editor, which is, you can say, most easiest editor, where you required all the sections of your report writing. You required different part, different chapters, different sections, subsections, paragraph, subparagraph are available there. Then labels, referencing some labels, page reference, creating index, creating site, creating footnote. So many things are available. The font which you required for writing your report. So all the fonts are already available. You need to just click and select the text. It will wrap up with the code which you require to print in tiny or script size or footnote size. Suppose I am directly going to click on bold. On this dot, whatever things you required that you are going to print, and the code is getting automatically inserted for bold. Same for text italic, whatever the code you required somewhat emphasis on some text. So that is also available directly. We don't need to remember the code actually while writing. Left align, right align. Then we required to get it on new line, so that also provided there. We required some math, inline math, while writing some paragraph. Inside paragraph we required to write down some equation. So for that also the facility was already provided. Subscript, superscript, the code will get automatically inserted. Just you need to insert the values, fractional, square root. So all things are already available. Plus with this, you can open your already created document. You can save it. You can save it at just like your Microsoft editor. All options are available. Plus which output you required PDF, you required DVI, you required PDF LaTeX. So all this is already available there. For math, you required extra functions, that is also given. Bibliography, creating BibTeX, BibLaTeX, and importing that is also available. Plus here you can switch to many text files. Actually your text files are containing the codes for your particular current chapter. So right now if you are having only one text file, it is available there. If you are having 2-3 text files for each chapter, also we can create separate text files. So directly we can switch it from here. We are having this another window there where you are going to show the output. Actually we can zoom in, zoom out, and we can search whatever the text is missing actually, and we need to jump over that. Right now we are having only one page for demonstration purpose. Plus it will show you that when you have edited and when you are not saved, it will appear the star symbol. That suggests you that document you just now edited which is not saved. So before compiling, building it and converting it into LaTeX, save it. So automatically when you click on quick build, this is going to run your document. It is automatically going to save your document, and depending on that you are going to get the output. So right now I have just inserted here bold text demo, and this is normal text hello world. So we will see all this, that this document is of which type. It is 2 column, it is A4 size paper, 12 pt, 10 pt. The document class is article. which are the different packages that we require to use before starting your document. This is something we call it as a preamble. All this with example we will see as we proceed further. So this is one text editor which we are having right now. Here we can see the different portable file format also. We can configure TextMaker. That see here the software which this text editor is using is Mictext, which is installed in that particular location. So from there you can build the different output, whatever you required. You required bibliatex, get it compiled and convert it into PDF. So depending on that, we need to choose this. Basically, this first option directly with PDF, and if you are using separate bibliatex file, then mostly this fourth or second option is okay. When we require to use bibliatex separate text file for referencing purpose. So right now, if you don't use bibliatex separate text file for referencing, this first option is okay with you. So this is one editor. We are having another editor, which is TextNix Center. So that is also another editor, simple editor, where here you are going to write down your line of code, and at this another window you are going to get the output. Here are also the many symbols which you required while using LaTeX for mathematics purpose that are available, what kind of output you required, that is available. So this is also one more editor available there. So as per you are going to change the operating system. For Mac, again you are having MacTeX software and Mac editor for Mac operating system. For open source operating system, again you are having different TextLive operators, TextLive softwares and editors which you can use. So basically these are the softwares which you required when you are installing, when you are using LaTeX with the Windows operating system. You require these two things. So now let's see the remaining part. So this is all the list of softwares which you required. So this is TextMaker, the editor. It is cross-platform LaTeX editor, which is same you can use on Linux, on Mac operating system, on Windows. So mostly you will see this editor which we see just now for writing, for typing, typesetting your documents. So it supports Unicode and spell checking, automatic spell checking. The spelling mistakes are pretty much happening when you are dealing with the LaTeX editor. So the Mictext live text editor you are getting by default. There we don't have that much facility to check it, but this TextMaker is having that spell checking facility. Because see, when you are going for LaTeX document creation, it is assuming that you already created your chapters, you already equipped with all the data, all the figures, all the images, all the graphs, whatever you want to print. So it is not like you are directly going to jump on LaTeX editor and start writing your report. First of all, you need to gather all the information, get it checked through some plagiarism software as it is required by many universities. So after checking, after making ready your all text, all report, maybe by using some simple editor, then after you can jump to converting into LaTeX. So that will be easy for you, that you already have all the data with you. You know what text, what images, what graphs you need to include, and what bibliographies, what references, citing material you want to cite. So everything is available with you just now to get it converted and printed through PDF format through this LaTeX software. So make sure that you are already available with your document, and then you are going to switch, you are going to print it, you are going to typeset it by using TextMaker. For diagrams, as it is support, mostly the diagrams are in the format of JPG, PNG and PDF. So while stretching, that diagrams may get resulted into some distortions. So for diagrams, you can use this open source general purpose diagramming software again, which is called as Dia, where you can draw your diagrams by using your vector diagrams, circuit diagrams, network diagrams, flowcharts, and that is getting saved by using EPS, which is very much suited version, or you can say type of files of image for LaTeX. That EPS files are actually getting converted into PDF also when you are going to stretch it, when you are going to set height, width, and length for your diagrams. So I will suggest you to redraw your diagrams by using Dia software, get it saved into EPS and text file, sorry, EPS and PDF file extension in both, and then include it into some figure folder and give the path of that figure folder from where you are going to choose that particular file name. So along with this Dia, we actually required another softwares like JabRef, which is used for bibliographic management. So that is also one of the thing. You can use JabRef. You can use PDF reader, external PDF reader you require. Mostly we are using Adobe PDF reader. So that are also supporting softwares which you required, along with Mictex, LaTeX editor like TextMaker, Dia for drawing, vector drawing, and for drawing figures, JabRef, which is for bibliographic management, and one PDF reader. Obviously, we are using right now Adobe PDF reader. So that software actually you required. Then this is actually the chain of LaTeX production. Mostly we are interested only in PDF files. But when we are designing some softwares on web, and where you require some scripting and you require some device independent code of your document, then definitely you can get it created with the help of LaTeX by choosing that output format. So input file will be the text and commands. Just now we have seen in our text editor, same then LaTeX, it is getting converted into LaTeX into device independent file, or directly we can use PDF LaTeX file, and that PDF is again device independent. It is portable document format where we can use it directly for printer. There will be no any distortion. Mostly what happens कि आप word file में अगर आपका कुछ document करते हो और फिर जब print निकालने जाते हो printer वाले के पास, when you open your word document on that printer shop computer, it will get somewhat distorted, or some formatting getting changed, and you are not able to print it properly as it looks like on your desktop machine or on your laptop. So we need to get it converted into PDF, and again if you create your word into PDF document, there is again somewhat little bit distortion. So better to get your documents, reports converted into PDF through this LaTeX typeset, and then once you are going to print it, it is going to print same output whatever you are seeing in PDF. Plus in soft copy, handling soft copies of PDF also, it is very useful. You are getting see, if you downloaded some books, on left hand side you are getting one menu of bookmarks where chapters 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, the names and sub points are mentioned. You can directly jump on that bookmarks directly by clicking on that. So that kind of document will get generated with the help of this LaTeX when you are going to use it for your own report writing, maybe seminar report, or maybe for final year, your final project report, or maybe for masters, or maybe for PhD. So we are mostly interested in PDF files. Here we can see that there are different classes which are available with which you can write your LaTeX documents. So very first we are having article, which is ordinary documents, maybe some white papers of some companies. If you see, it is, you can refer it as an article used to prepare research papers or short reports that article class was used. Then we can say report, seminar report है आपका monthly progress report है, quarterly progress reports है. So small book है आपका कुछ, that also we can get it implemented by report class. So large organized document or thesis, that also comes under report. Then you are having books used to create large books. As I said, appendix है आपका, index है, then dictionaries है some. So that heavy writing of documents, you can use book class. For simple letter writing, where you are having letter size is somewhat different, that A4 page size. So for use for typesetting letters, that also you can use letter class. And then again, as we are going for some scientific publications like IEEE transactions or journals, so mostly the all reputed journals are they are having their own classes. Like IEEE transaction, they are having their own class where all the settings of margins, the font, the line spacing, all the things, everything are mentioned, whether one page, double page, one-sided, two-sided, one column, two columns, all the things are already mentioned in this class file. So that is very important to mention this class in the preamble of your LaTeX editor, so that by assuming that by referring that your whole document will get designed. Next, we are having these different output formats. One is device independent, that is DVI, PostScript, PDF. We are having rich text format also. Then HTML format, XML format, extensible markup language. So suppose आपको आपका जो लिखा है report वो कुछ embed करना है on some websites, then that kind of format output also you will get by using this LaTeX software. But mostly it was used for PDF purpose. And the same we will going to see here. So let's complete first all the theory part and let's see all their explanation with one example. So before starting, let's have a look of how you are going to use cloud editors, right? So as a sir said, there is Bhushan sir said there is share LaTeX, right? Now this is overcome by this Overleaf software. I will share that screen also with you. So just wait for a few minutes. Yes, sir. So Sagar sir, it is visible. Someone please reply.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir. So this is your Overleaf. Now how to get started with this? You can directly search with Overleaf or share LaTeX, and then you need to log in. Let's say you are going to log in with your Gmail account, and after login, you will see this introduction, that what LaTeX is and how you are going to use it. You have to log in with your inbuilt username password, maybe from Google or Twitter or some IEEE login if you are having. Then once you are login, there are some already available projects of yours as well as some template projects which you can directly use. If you want to start with new project, completely blank project with your own typesetting formats, with your own rules that you can create here by using new project, you can give that project name, and you will get here already the preamble already defined, plus header files, whatever you need to use, that is also defined. You don't need to install any other software, just you required to log in, and it is free of cost mostly. And when you are going to collaborate with other users, then only it will charge you. Otherwise, for single user, actually I have used my template designing of masters in this share LaTeX overleaf where I'm having pretty much good internet connection. So directly whatever the packages you required for drawing different symbols or drawing graphs or drawing images, that already will get installed with very fastly with just one line of code. You don't require to do any extra thing. Like here in Miktex, I will show you how you can install the packages by using Miktex. Yes, so this is your Miktex console, and to this Miktex console, which is actually software you required for execution of your typesetting document, which you type in by using some editor, maybe TextMaker editor or maybe TextNick editor. So after writing this, you can get this separate window, separate Miktex console. And you are getting this with this Miktex, you are getting one by default editor. That is this TextWorks editor. I will show you this editor also. So either you install Miktex on desktop by going through this Miktex text document here, Miktex.org, you will go to download and you can take a screenshot of this, that Miktex.org. You can install this, the latest version there. After that, you will get here both this Miktex console and one text editor where you have to write down code and you will get that code created into PDF. Once you write down your code, once you run it, you will get here another window which is going to show you the output. So there are these two different windows and the font and all the things you can check it here for this text editor. So this is simple where you have to remember all the codes for the symbols which you want to print. Here there is no help available, but when you switch to TextMaker, it is definitely a good choice than this by default Miktex editor. So that's why along with this we required this separate editor, which is helpful for us. Now once you have done this, you will go to this updates. Just now I have updated it, so that is not highlighted. But when updates are available, you can go to updates and you can check for updates. You can check for the packages which are already there and which packages need to run, all that things you require. You can get list of the packages also through this. So here in the packages, once you have run it in console in admin mode, you will get these are the packages which you need to include. Like here you have use package PDF LaTeX GraphicX. Select that packages is already available there. ASM Math for printing math font and all. If while using certain package, if you are getting certain error for this particular package, you need to come manually here. You need to type that package name and get it added through this Miktex console. So that is the thing when you are going to use it on desktop. Obviously for downloading it you require internet connection again. So suppose you want to use image, you require a graphics package. If you want to use tables, tabular package and all that, all the environments need to be updated and installed. So like that manually you need to do every time when you are going to install it on your desktop or some through this text editor. I hope I'm clear about this text editor and the software Miktex. So from this you can get, plus in the document you will get how to install step by step Miktex. All prerequisite installation steps are available there. You can click on that and go through it. It is available in HTML and PDF both format. Then for installing this TextMaker, which is cross-platform editor, mostly used by all operating system, Mac, Windows, Linux. So you can directly download it. The MSI software or zip format, both are available. You can install it and it will directly get it connected to your Mictex. So these things you require when you are installing LaTeX on your desktop. Plus you require internet connection also. So if you are using 2G, 3G software, it is okay. 2G, 3G speed, internet speed, it is okay. It will get downloaded there. But when you are using this, you require somewhat fast internet speed connection. So I have chosen here one template, and from that template I have created a project report format for our college. So you can go to Overleaf, and here let's say new project. You can search for project like for presentation, for PPT, or for poster, for formal letter, or for academic journals, for a resume writing. Many things are available. Let's check here for project report. Suppose you want to create your own project report. So these formats are already available there. Just you need to select it and type your text inside that, get your logo replaced, and this template you can use it. I have choose this SVN ITM tech report for creating template for our college, Sri Vile Parle Kelvani Mandals Institute of Technology. So this format, this template is already available there. Most of the preamble, the starting things, coding is already available there. Just you need to put your text. So this is the coding window. Then this leftmost is your all file window, which files you are having. Important thing is this .cls file. So this class file actually contains all this display overlook of this your report, whether you required borders or not, whether you required Roman pages at the starting, Roman numbers, and after that simple numbers, right? So everything, then later on you don't require borders. If you require borders, all these things are already mentioned here. So this, by using this template and by studying this class file, you can make changes here. You can go for that variables are actually designed in main report.tx. So this is your main report.tx. You are having seminar type, that is report. Then here you required your name as author, so that will appear here, your name. If you are having more than one author, then you have to use double slash and mention here that authors. Then title you are going to create by using this slash title. Whatever title it is, put here, and if you refer this slash title, your project title will appear directly there. Same for department, registration number, roll numbers. Same for your titles of supervisors. If you are having more than one supervisors, HODs, then you can have this variables defined for institute name, variables defined for department, variables defined for institute address, right? Same for month and academic year. So you have to just use slash AC here, slash institute address, and that will get printed there directly. So I use this template and I created this project report, whatever submitted by Professor Sagar sir. So same with that, I have created this template. I use this logo which is available there. Then declaration, if you don't require declaration, you can simply going to comment it, that page will not appear. Then you will have certificate, right? So how to get that text with some different color, the boldness of that text. Then this is with footnote size font, how to get it left align, right align, the particular image, right? So all that you can learn directly with the help of internet. You don't require any extra softwares. Directly, if you are having your Word file already ready, directly you can copy and paste and run it, recompile it. And if you have some errors, you will get here logs with some red errors. If warnings are there, it will still show you output. There are still some warnings, but it is okay. It will generate you the PDF files. So if errors are there, it will directly jump to that error line very easily. And with error also, you can get your output file, the previous version of your output files. You can see here different histories, versions of your files, that at which time you have created, and you can directly jump to a particular section. You can get your text file, all text files, .txt files code here. So that is also available. You can jump on directly to that. So it is going to be pretty much easier when you use a cloud-based LaTeX editor. So in the starting phase, yes, definitely I will suggest you to go for cloud-based LaTeX editor. And once you have equipped with all these things, then try for desktop application, that TextMaker editor and that Mikitext compiling software. Otherwise, simply you can use this editor, you can make the changes. See, right now, because you are using this LaTeX only for creation of your documents, it is not like somewhere in the industry or somewhere when you get pass out, someone is going to ask you about that this particular code is used for what purpose and so on. So right now we are directly just focusing on the output that we require. And once we are ready with that output, yes, directly we can use it for our own purpose. So that is, you have to use LaTeX editor. Once you have done, you are going to download this all source file with all images and all that through this source. If you require only PDF, you can download simply PDF also. The compiler is you are going to use here is xlatex, and you can change that also. TextLive version, the latest version was you are going to use. So all that you can directly sync it to your Dropbox or GitHub. So it is pretty much easy. Plus here you will get list of all the projects from start to end at once. So it is very easy to carry out this all from one place to another. You will get your reports, masters, PhD, everything at one place. So let's see how I created this, how I edited this, and then we will come back to theory part again. So this is your first page. We can call it as a title page with this border. So this border image is also available here in this border JPG. This is actually the border image which we have used. Later on, if you require some another border, you can add that also by taking as a JPG. The logo which we have used for this is this. I edited it with some border. If you don't require border, later on again you can remove it. And all the figures are actually going to be embedded here in this figure. Directly you will get that EPS files converted. If it is you are going to change some length, height, it will directly going to generate that. So that is your figure folder where you need to insert that figures. Appendix files, if you require some appendix, some extra content, that is also available there. Right now we don't have any appendix, but later on you can add it with certain equation and with certain all that things. So you have to just include this appendix.txt file. This chapter 1, whatever chapter 1 we are having as output. So this is your chapter 1 right now. So all the code is available in this second window. See, what you have to do is just simply remember this brackets. Each and every brackets should be closed properly. अगर एक भी bracket miss होता है या फिर extra होता है, you will end up with lots of errors here after recompile. यहाँ पे 6, 8, 10, 20, 300 कुछ तो भी errors हैं. So just you have to check the brackets which you have enclosed it proper or not. So this is the chapter name जो आपको change करना है, introduction to certain else you have to just edit it and recompile it. So it will get it compiled through your main PDF, main latex.pdf. The spacing and each and everything was already mentioned in Word. You have to do spacing, enter, and later on again it will get distorted, but everything was already mentioned in the class file of this. So just you have to enter the text wherever you required. Chapter 1, your content actually, whatever text you are having, paragraphs and all that already set it. you can go with this sections if you are going to make, like in your list table of content, you require introduction, you require literature survey, you require then again in literature survey some another parts, you require your class diagrams and conclusion and all that chapters you can create by using this section. So this is only for first chapter. This is your first chapter. So that all code, whatever you are getting in simple black text, that is actually going to appear as a PDF output. Then you can have this itemize for this kind of list. You are having subsection, and then again inside section, if you require more section, you can have subsection that we will see in theory part again. So this is you are going to break your page by lastly by saying command in slash new page. So here you are going to start with the new page, that is chapter 2. This blank page will automatically get insert after each and every chapters, so no need to worry about that. Let's see chapter 2 text file. So this is your chapter 2 text file. Whatever content you require to be printed on chapter 2 pages, you are required to edit your chapter 2.txt. And for starting pages, you required main report.tx. And again, in main report.tx, you are having reference to your class file. So you required to go through text and CLS file. We will come to that also. So chapter 2, whatever text, whatever image अभी आपको यहाँ पे दिख रही है, that you are going to refer by using this. So figure, you require this tilde symbol and directly you are referencing that figure. And it will print as a figure 2.1. So in the chapter 2, you are having first figure. So that's why you will automatically get labeled as 2.1. And when you enter it into list of figures, automatically that list will also get created. So in this list of figures, automatically that car image will get inserted, and on which page number it was there, that is also automatically show. So for making this, you may need to end recompiling many times, because first time it will check the code, second time it will check that this figure is present on which page number. So for getting that proper page numbers in the index or in the table of contents, you may need to recompile 2-3 times so that you will get proper citation of page numbers automatically. So this is already defined inside this your class file, that Roman numbers कहाँ पे start होंगे, कहाँ पे end होंगे, whether you are having simple Roman number numbering format and all. So यहाँ पे आपने image के लिए use किया include graphics. So for that you required here this /begin figure /end figure. H means here. If you are going to insert here T, it will be inserted as a top of the page. So here top, that HT also you can use it some different pages. Then you require this into center, so begin center and end center. Then the name of this image, that is maybe in JPG, it is already present inside this chapter 2 fix, right? So that is mentioned here, chapter 2 fix. So all you have to just drag and drop the images files, whatever you need to include it there. It is so simple. Then caption you are going to give here as my car, and it will get cited, it will get referred by this my car itself. Plus, if you require that this image you have cited from where, it is very important. If this is not your own image, you have downloaded it or taken screenshot of it from some papers, you need to mention that. So directly you need to mention /cite and the bibliotext key, which is required for each and every reference. So that you need to mention. It will get cited, and actually it will get cited on the order that citation appears. So if you'll मैथ्स का पेपर जो हमने फर्स्ट टाइम साइट किया है, so that's why you will get here first citation. And when if you click this kind of hyperlink, automatically you will get when you download your PDF. When you click on this one, it will jump to your first paper, that is from this CL Maths. We are having different formats how to get it downloaded. We'll talk about that also. Suppose I require to cite this paper. You just need to go to Google Scholar and type your paper name or paper which you want to cite. And after getting this, you will get this symbols, cite. Once you click on this, it will ask you that which format you required, MLA format, APA format. Mostly we required IEEE format, so that is you are getting with this BibTeX. So when you click on this BibTeX, here you will get that complete format. You just need to copy this and paste it into your BibTeX file, and this complete paper will get referred by this key which is there before this comma. So just I need to cite /site Inglay 2018 energy. I will get here proper citations in IEEE format as per my BibTeX file design. Title, author, journal, volume, number, pages here. Automatically all the things are already. There are different many ways also. You can use Mandel software. Another softwares are very much different softwares are available which give you this facility for citing it. So just now I have used this by default 3. Let's check this biblo file also. Yes, so this is .bib file. So right now you are having these 3 papers. So if you don't cite, then also it will get listed in the bibliography. Right now we have cited only this one, so that's will it is come as a first. And if you don't cite anything, it will be ordered in the order of alphabetic if you don't cite. So there are 2 ways. अगर आपने cite नहीं किया, appear नहीं करना है तो वैसे भी कर सकते हैं. And आपने कहीं पे भी cite नहीं किया है फिर भी आपको bibliography चाहिए, that also you can adjust here. So here this is your first paper, second paper, shape cities. This is the third paper, and then you are having last paper of this. So here I can include that one more paper which I have cited, and let's see whether it is appear or not. So I will cite this my paper. You can cite it at anywhere, no problem, but be within that brackets. Make sure that there's all curly brackets, pair brackets are available there, and just you need to recompile it. So when you say on recompile, it will get recompile, and later on then you will get at the lower section one blue line. So this blue line is showing that it will going to make your PDF read. So see here like this, this fourth paper was introduced there. You can just zoom in, zoom out, right? So you don't require to remember the format, IEEE format. First you require author, then paper name, then name of the journal, then volume number, page numbers, everything you will get directly here, right? Same you can cite for, this is for article, journal papers. You can cite it for website also. You can cite it for some miscellaneous document also. At which date you have cited and all that you can get it here, right? So this is bibliography and how you can cite it. You can use /cite and this .bib file. So we are talking about chapter 2, and suppose I want to jump to this line of code. I will just double click there and I will jump to that chapter 2.txt file, show example of how to add image latex, right? Directly you need to just double click there and you will change that title also, the theoretical background. If you require to insert and symbol, you require extra slash. So we will see that in theory paper, theory, when we are going to see the theory PPTs. Next, I'm having another chapter after section car. I'm having another section, add table. Now how to create these tables, right? And how to get this size properly set. So for that you are having one more software, one more website, that is tablesgenerator.com. Suppose you require here new table. Let's create here new table with certain 3 rows and 4 columns. So automatically the code, latex code will get generated at the behind, and you just need to insert the text here. We required, let's say, 3 rows. Yes, you required the border of this table, so go and say all borders. You required some text inside that. Let's just type here. You require this heading part to be bold, select it, and let's say bold. If you require italic, underline, underline. You required it right align, left align, center align. So you can select it and just click it. Enter the table caption. Let's say this is student table, which I need to enter. And the label which I am going to use here, let's say tab my table 1. So I'm referring this by using this name. And click on generate. It will simply create all the packages which you require to include. Mostly we have already included it. If it is not included in our .text file, just we need to include that packages and just copy paste this code from start begin table to end table. Just copy this. Plus here are some options. Caption आपको above चाहिए table की, mostly table का caption above होता है, but in some formats अगर ये below किया है तो you have to just check on that caption below. Horizontally चाहिए, scale to table text width, जितना text है table के अंदर उसके हिसाब से चाहिए, या फिर another size चाहिए. You require to landscape mode or split tables in multiple pages. सो ये सारा जो है आपका रेडीमेडली आपको कोड बना के देगा, जस्ट आपको कॉपी पेस्ट करना है. ये एक टेबल मैंने कॉपी पेस्ट करके रखा था, स्लैश बिगिन टेबल टू दिस स्लैश एंड टेबल. एंड प्लस जो हेडर फाइल्स आपको लगते हैं दैट यू नीड टू इंपोर्ट इनटू दिस क्लास फाइल एट द बिगिनिंग, जहाँ पे आपने ये सारे बाकी के यूज पैकेजेस करके रखे. जस्ट यूज देयर दिस पैकेजेस लॉन्ग टेबल एल्सकेप, जस्ट कॉपी पेस्ट this package there if it is not present in the CLS file, and you will come to know about this. So easy table insert karna and image insert karna, just you require to copy paste it or create it by using tablesgenerator.com for latex. So that is also the facility provided. Then you are having lastly bibliography. So bibliography, we are having this .bib file where we just need to copy paste the paper which we have referred. जितने भी papers आपको चाहिए we can refer it. Let's say I require some another paper, cite it. So everything will get generated automatically. You just need to copy paste into your bib file and it will get arranged alphabetically. And once जैसे जैसे आप use करोगे chapters में file में, जैसे आप साइट करके उसकी की, एक की जो होती है @ के बाद जो बिफोर कॉमा, दिस इज योर एक्चुअली की, दैट यू हैव टू यूज इन साइट. सो यहाँ पे हमने एक यूज किया था साइट. सो जस्ट यू हैव टू यूज दैट की हियर एंड इट विल गेट cited, plus it will get reference to that automatically, right? So like that you can use add figures, tables and everything whatever you require, sections, subsections, and automatically list of acronyms will get created, a list of tables will get created, list of figures will get created. Text file, how you can edit this. So this is your main report.txt file, and after creating this variables, whatever name, academic year, you are going to use certain packages that will set the font size of overall document. You can list out all your packages here also. First page you are going to call here /make title. So this is actually present in your class file. So in this class file, this is hash definition make title. So all the things, title page, center, vertical space कितना चाहिए, horizontal space कितना चाहिए, everything was already mentioned here. Just you need to input this black text wherever you required. जैसे आपको चाहिए, depending on that you are going to edit it. So this is your make title page with complete logo and all. right? Department name. You require this college name into blue. You require this slash text color blue. Text bold font, large, somewhat large, large font. So Institute of Technology Dhule. And this double slash mention next line. Then all the things coming below this are for small size, so footnote size, and make it center, and lastly academic year here. So all this you can edit as and when you require. Authors जो आपको यहाँ पे दिया है slip slash author किया है, into this class file you will not find author. You have to go to main report.tx. So in main report.tx here actually you have defined authors. So जैसे ये बाकी के सारे डिफाइन किए, you can have here slash title slash department yes, here it is slash author. So first author will come here, next line second author, third author, right? Then next page is the declaration page. So after make title, right, after slash make title, this is your begin document for this. So after make title you are going for set counter to page number as 2, so that will be in Roman, page numbering in Romans. So page number 2 will start there. Then what you require is put declaration. If you don't require declaration, simply comment it by doing this and recompile, and after recompiling this blue line will appear progress, and yes, after your title page directly you will have certificate page. So if you don't require that declaration, you can just comment it. After declaration, yes, we are having put certificate. We are having two put new certificate, put certificate and put new certificate. So I'm using put new certificate. Now where this put new certificate is, it is in class file .cls file. So here after title page, after declare here title page end, here you are having table of contents, list of figures, list of tables. Here you will have your declaration page. Your declaration page हमने comment कर दिया. After declaration, this is your put certificate. Actually we required put new certificate, so we are going for put new certificate. This is your put new certificate. So whatever changes you made here, it will appear here. So accordingly we have designed, we have taken this logo, include graphics, right? And this is what the coding we required for all this certificate page. You can change it here, right? The next we require acknowledgement. So again here you are having this acknowledgement page, that is puts VNITACK at acknowledgement ACK. So there you are having this header in that particular format, and whatever content you want to write down, if you require to reduce horizontal space, you can reduce it from this 10 pt. New line is going to generate separate paragraph. And lastly here you require author names. So author 1, author 2, author 3. All this is going to be flash right align. And after this you are having abstract page. So your CLS file is actually important here. Abstract जो भी आपको चाहिए यहाँ पे after heading you are going to add your abstract. So you have your abstract acknowledgement text here. Yes, abstract.tx, whatever you type here, that will appear in this. After that you are having table of contents, list of figures, which is there inside your main report.tx. यहाँ पे हमने clear page border कर दिया, and after that we are having introduction, that is hash include chapter 1, chapter 1. This chapter 1, chapter 1.tx. Then we are having chapter 2, chapter 2.tx. And before this, we are having this abstract, then add contents line. This is your main index. If you don't require a table list of figures, you just require to comment list of figures. So after this list of, this is a list of figures. So directly just comment out this, that will be disappear. List of tables नहीं चाहिए, just comment out this. List of acronyms नहीं चाहिए, just list out this. Okay, so acronym अगर आपको list डालनी है acronyms की, right now I am having just one acronym, WSN. You can get it into acronym.tx file. Here you will have acronym.tx. So here you can have that shortcut /acro while using it, referencing it, and then its vertical space you are going to use the long form. So you can list out there all acronyms here. That will get automatically generated. So this is all for the template. Same template you can convert it for your project seminar also, for your project report also. Like this chapter you can create again some more chapters. Chapter 2, chapter 3 folders you can create. You can upload it, you can create new folders, you can create new files, you can download it, and it is already downloaded. I'm going to provide you into this files. So these are the softwares which you required. I'm going to provide you this also, some examples. And this is your format. Zip file actually contains all text files. You just need to upload it to share latex or Overleaf. So this one. So all this will get automatically fetched and you can able to edit like this. Just you have to upload your project, whatever I'm submitting you in this svkm tech report.zip file. So now let's complete with our PPT part. Till then, if you have any doubt, questions, queries, you can ask it or yes. So after using this, add your document class. Just now we have used our document class, that is article a report a. Then you required to add package, that whatever you required. Main body is going to start with the text and chapters.txt files. This is actually document class. In options you can mention their A4 size paper, the size of the fonts throughout your paper. Mostly actually it is 10 points. Then 2 columns है, landscape है. So all your document will be landscape or 2 column as and when you require. Your class will be article, report or book. Then packages, use package करके जो भी आप package use करोगे. EPS fig, that EPS extension वाले figure आपको अगर insert करने, so for that you require that EPS fig package. Then let's start with begin document and end document. And inside this, whatever you type, that will appear as a text. Suppose you required new line, you can give your double slash or dash slash new line or slash new page for new page. Then quotations, you require bold font, you require italics font, so you can use emphasis or text italic. For underline, you can use slash underline or slash UL. This dot dot mentions actually your text, actual text, which is going to be bold, italics and underline. Then next we are having make title, as just now we saw. So make title के हिसाब से आपने जो भी define किया है आपके make title dot class file में, there you have to input title, author, and it will appear. Slash table of contents, it will generate table of contents. Then slash list of tables, list of figures, LOT and LOF. Then you can use this markers by using /label/page reference, or you can refer by using /reference also. So it will display page numbers, display section, location of marker. So in the marker actually जो labels आपने design किए वो use करना है in the /ref. If you want to enumerate, itemize or provide description, so that you can use by using itemize. Document class can be article, report, book, letter. These are the basic classes. And if you require IEEE article, you directly provide your IEEE class and article. So this is actual first example. Directly you can have article class and /begin/end. This is simple one.tx file, and it will create one page where you are getting this is some sample text. I will show you one example. So this is document class where all the text is of 12 font. It is paper, by default it is of A4 size, and the text will get created into 2 columns. You are going to use UV package GraphicX if you are going to include images. Then suppose you require some horizontal rule, you require here this /hr rule, which is new command which you can rename with /hr rule. Actually this is the command /rule/line width. एक line width की size का आपका rule आएगा, and which we call it as a h rule, horizontal rule. After this, which is of 0.5 mm size, after this we are going to begin our document. So this is actually all our preamble, we can say. There we are going to mention document class and the use packages and some new commands if you require. Actually we are renaming this /rule with h rule. So later on we don't require /rule, directly we require a h rule. So let's start with this. This is I have inserted for demonstrating bold. If I don't require this bold font, suppose I require /h rule, एक horizontal rule और उसके बाद hello world, and after this next line फिर से h rule horizontal line. Let's get it saved and quick build it by running it. So यहाँ पे process bottom में start होगा. It will show you the log files was created, objects was written, and this is the output. If you see starting में आपको यहाँ पे एक indent मिल रहा है एक line में, ये और ये line start नहीं. So by default indentation was there when you are going for 2 column paper. एक दूसरा column जब text बढ़ेगा automatically second column पे आएगा. So suppose I required required to remove this space, extra space. Indentation मुझे नहीं चाहिए. So I can include here no indent. It will get saved when you are going to compile. And let's say if you are having some errors, you will get it here. Yes, now it is started with same place. So before after you are having this horizontal rule, and then next line, this double slash means next line, and then this is hello world, and again next line and horizontal rule and next line. If you require some other text, you can directly put it there, so that text will appear here. Okay, so this is document class. How to get start with this. After this, we are having writing in a document. We can comment it by using /comments. Then we can have document class begin and end, where you are going to actually enclose your body. You can have option for paper size, font size, and then you can start with the actual document. Then this is one example.tx where you are going to print. This is a test. So this left hand side is text file and right hand side you are getting here PDF LaTeX example. That is, this is a test which is getting printed. Next line, suppose you require your title, then author, and make title. Later on you can use this title authors just by writing /author and /title. So that you can define by using this curly bracket /title. This is an example, the title name, and /author, the author name. Now further in the documents, if you want to use this author name, you can use directly /author. The author name will appear. And lastly, you are going to create here make title. So this is going to be your title page. Then you can have this different font size, tiny to huge to large. The capital large with capital L and small, large with small l, that makes difference here. So small, large, huge, there are many things. I will provide you the online documentation coming from Overleaf also, so that you will get all this detail there also. So how to create sections, slash section, and write down the section name. That will appear as your first section. Next section, you just require slash subsection. Next to next, 1.1.1, you will have subsection. Then appendix, it will change in your numbering scheme and will be treated as separate page. Chapters, inside that, which you can again write down different sections. So this is an example after starting title page. Then you can have slash section and slash subsection. Then figures and tables, how to include that. So that will mostly be going to float from one page to another page, or left, right, or center margin. So that's why it cannot be broken between the pages. It will directly jump onto the next page or onto the previous page. Like text, it will not get broken. So here is the simple syntax for figure: slash begin figure, slash end figure. Include graphics, the complete path you need to mention along with the extension sample.jpg, sample.png, in which folder it is available and all that things. Plus the caption, figure को caption हमारा basically नीचे होता है. So according to that, that caption will appear and figure name will also automatically appear. So this is one example. Include graphics. You can have another options in square bracket and actual path or file name in curly brackets. So square bracket में आपको height width या फिर line width के हिसाब से भी आप set कर सकते हो. The package you required for including image is graphics X. Next, you can have this kind of writing in document which are dealing with the figures. So this is your one complete figure with figure one sample figure जो कि आपने caption में mention किया है. Label आपने इसको किया है fig1 and the name automatically you will get here figure1. If you are having it in second chapter, figure name will be figure 2.1 or 2.2 and so on. So you don't need to worry about that all things. It will get that naming convention done automatically for you. Plus it will list you in the list of figures. How to create tables? So for table creating, actually first you required tabular environment. So slash begin tabular and slash end tabular. Then you require some certain horizontal lines between your columns. You are going to mention that horizontal lines. So you will get here that 3 columns, and inside that you can insert that text with dotted lines. And the dot you can mention there left, center, right, or left, right, and center text. Plus you can mention the size also. So let's see this with one example. Slash h line is for horizontal line. So in the tabular section, if you require horizontal line, you require slash h line. The and will going to separate the columns. So let's see this example here. I also show you that you will get all this code automatically created by using tablesgenerator.com also, but if you want to write down, you can write down it here. So this slash begin tabular, that is left, right, and center aligned text in all these 3 columns. So before and after L, you required lines or vertical lines. So that vertical lines pipe symbol were used. Then the middle one is right align and the last one is center aligned. Then you required horizontal line. If you don't use this slash h line, horizontal line will not appear after date, price, size. So for after each and every column row mentioned, you are going to give there slash h line as well as new line. This double slash for new line and slash h line for horizontal line. So ये सारे examples, सारे templates आपको मिल जाएंगे just when you actually going to design your page. At that time you will going to enjoy this कि कैसे हमारा text table में convert हो रहा है और कैसे center align है, left align है, right align है, कैसे आपको चाहिए. Depending on that, you are just dealing with the macros, with the syntax, and you will get the output. So this is again one more detailed example where you are having multi-column tables. Actually, you required the first row is composed of 2 rows, and again second rows is again composed of 2 rows. So that also you can get by using this ampersand and extra slash h line skipped. अगर एक h line आप skip करते हो तो depending on that it will create that groups. So जैसे जैसे आपको text चाहिए depending on that you are going to use this ampersand symbol, new line symbol and h line symbol, and your output will appear accordingly. This is also one more example of multi-table. This begin tabular slash end tabular you can include again into table environment slash begin table and slash end table. Slash begin and slash end table, inside that you can include slash begin tabular, because अगर सिर्फ आप tabular करते हो तो आपको टेबल का नाम नहीं आएगा, टेबल का कैप्शन नहीं आएगा. So if you require table which are captioned inside table slash begin table slash end table environment, use tabular environment. Okay. So these are cross referencing for label page reference. जैसे हमने बाकी के यूज किए सेम referencing यूज करना है, साइट में हमने देखा था ऑलरेडी. So like this we can have label for each and every chapter, each and every section, slash intro slash label exp slash ref intro किया तो वहाँ पे section 1 आ जाएगा ऑटोमेटिकली. आपको उस चैप्टर का नाम याद रखने की जरूरत नहीं, सिर्फ उसका लेबल याद रखने की जरूरत. You will get direct that section name, section number printed there by using slash ref. So this is again with some IEEE transaction, right? So जैसे कि हमने देखा ऑलरेडी bibliotext में जो हमारी की है, डिपेंडिंग ऑन दैट स्लैश साइट हमें प्रोवाइड करना है एंड स्लैश बिब्लियोग्राफी बिब फाइल हमें इंक्लूड करनी है एंड इट विल अपीयर इन द लास्ट इन द रेफरेंस. सो ये गूगल स्कॉलर के साथ टेम्पलेट कभी हमने देखी. Then suppose you want to deal with the list, so slash begin and slash begin enumerate. Enumerate आपको नंबर लिस्ट देगा और आइटमाइज आपको विदाउट नंबर. सो अगर आइटमाइज यूज करते हो एप्पल ऑरेंज एक लिस्ट की तरह अपीयर होंगे. यू कैन चेंज द बुलेट बाय गिविंग सम नंबर लिस्ट है इंस्टेड ऑफ आइटमाइज. इफ यू रिक्वायर्ड नंबर्ड you are going to use enumerate. So enumerate will produce 1 2 3 numbers, and this also all going to be recursive. Inside one item you can have another itemize, inside enumerate you can have another enumerate, or vice versa also. Then alignment, how to shift some text. By default both side आपका justified आएगा text जब भी आप paragraph write करोगे, but अगर certain like signatures, name of the staff, like that if you require, you can use flush right, flush left and center by using environment slash begin slash end. Then you can have these different formats, fonts. जैसे कि कॉलेज का एड्रेस हमें सबसे कम फॉन्ट में देना था तो फुट नोट साइज हमने यूज किया. बिलो दैट अगेन अगर आपको कुछ फॉन्ट चाहिए तो यू कैन यूज स्क्रिप्ट साइज और टाइनी साइज. देन यू कैन हैव स्मॉल, नॉर्मल साइज, लार्ज, capital large, then capital large complete, slash huge, slash capital huge, and respective output will get generated. Obviously after this you require curly bracket, and inside that curly bracket you need to provide your text. Then math mode, which is mostly used in latex. So जब भी हमें inline कुछ equation लिखना है, we are going to use dollar, and inside that dollar we are going to write down our equation. So this caret symbol, that is y caret 2, will result into y square plus 60. And if you require a separate display mode for your equations with equation number, simply you are going to slash square bracket, and inside this slash square bracket it will appear as a separate display mode for your equations, and automatically that equations will get numbered, right? So you can use this caret, you can use subscript, postscript and different symbols as and when you require. So this is for fractions, subscript. You need to use caret underscore. Caret यूज किया तो सबस्क्रिप्ट आएगा, अंडरस्कोर यूज किया तो सुपरस्क्रिप्ट आएगा. फ्रैक्शंस आपको देना है a डिवाइड बाय b. सिंपली डिवीजन का सिंबल नहीं यूज होगा, प्रॉपरली न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर और बीच में एक लाइन आएगी. सो दैट इज फॉर फ्रैक्शंस. स्क्वायर रूट सिंबल ऑटोमेटिकली गेट इंसर्ट बाय यूजिंग स्लैश स्क्वायर एट sqrt. देन यू कैन यूज फ्लोर एंड सीलिंग ऑपरेटर्स, रिलेशंस. जैसे जैसे आपको यूज करना है, जैसे आपकी रिक्वायरमेंट है उसके हिसाब से आपको ये सारे यूज करने पड़ेंगे. ग्रीक लेटर्स, बायनोमियल कोएफिशिएंट एंड सो ऑन. अगर आपको कुछ और एग्जांपल्स चाहिए, आई एम प्रोवाइडिंग हियर दिस लिंक. This is one equation which I want to print by using some number. So this I am going to use math command slash square root slash fraction slash exponential slash left slash pi. Sorry, that is phi. So that symbol will automatically appear. So in this way, beautifully you can write down your equation just like you are writing it on your blackboard. You are not going to compromise anywhere while writing mathematics in LaTeX. Everything is available. You can create matrices also. I think we are having 10 more minutes. I think let's finish it. So bibliography, जैसे कि हमने देखा, slash bib item you have to provide your key, that is Ron, Lien, Will, and after that you require your that author name, the actual paper name, the volume, pages and all. So you can have separate bib.bib file and you can cite it by using that key slash cite Ron or slash cite Lean or Will or Norman. So automatically वो नंबर वहाँ पे रेफरेंस का आ जाएगा. स्पेशल कैरेक्टर्स, डॉलर एंड परसेंटेज हैश अगर आपको प्रिंट करना है तो उसके पहले आपको एक स्लैश लगाना पड़ेगा, तभी वो प्रिंट होगा. सो इट इज़ वेरी कॉमन मिस्टेक कि अपने टेक्स्ट फाइल आपकी बनाई हुई है सम एडिटर में एंड यू आर डायरेक्टली गोइंग टू कॉपी पेस्ट इट, लेकिन फिर भी अगर एरर आता है आपको, तो एरर क्यों आता है? कहीं पे तो भी आपने डैश, डबल कोट्स एज इट इज़ कॉपी पेस्ट किया होगा एंड दैट वाइल पेस्टिंग इट विल टेक सम अनदर सिंबल. So you have to erase that, type it by following with this slash. इस slash के बाद you have to use your that special symbols. Maybe single quote, double quotes, ये सारे आपको properly वहाँ पे rewrite करना पड़ेंगे. So don't copy paste directly your code except this special symbols. बाकी special symbol छोड़ के आप directly कर सकते हो, लेकिन special symbol के लिए you have to use this method. Then you can use this comment for commenting certain line. So this text is processed. A comment जो है वो slash percentage sign से आपका comment हो गया. Then you can use this footnote. बहुत सारे thesis में आपने नीचे दिखा होगा कि this is referred from here, so sample test document. So you can give that by using slash footnote. ये footnote है और footnote size is different. Footnote size will print the text there itself, whereas footnote is going to print that text at the foot of your document. Then you can have this font styles. Normal font, basically there are these three fonts: Roman, sans serif and typewriting font, that you can change as per your class file. Then जब हम कॉपी पेस्ट करते हैं टेक्स्ट तो स्पेस मैटर नहीं करता है, ये वाइट स्पेस ऑटोमेटिकली निकाल देता है हमारा लैटेक्स. सो जनरली जस्ट पेस्ट करने के बाद हमें ये वाइट स्पेस निकालने की ज़रूरत नहीं, लेकिन कुछ जगह पे अगर हमें वो स्पेस चाहिए, वी हैव टू मेंटेन दैट white spaces between the text, and as it is, if you required, you can use verbatim text. So this verbatim environment slash begin verbatim slash end verbatim will allow you to print your text along with the white space. जो जैसे आपने spaces दिए वो वैसे print होगा. Lastly, this report writing जो हमने already देखा है, cover page, certificate, acknowledgement, table of content, list of tables. तो ये एक IEEE transaction का example है. कुछ packages use किया है. The trade line denotes your preamble and then you are going to start with begin document, end document, and lastly the abstract. Now let's me quickly show you how to create PPTs, presentation also in LaTeX.
declaration in the preamble. You will still need to create a document structure and put your presentation inside of it. The basic structure of a Beamer document is the frame environment. A frame may consist of one or more slides. We'll see how one frame leads to many slides later. We'll start with a basic frame with just a little bit of text. Once you have your frame, you can create a frame title. This is text that will appear at the top of all the slides in your frame. You might notice that the bottom right corner has some symbols. These are navigation symbols that you can use to move forward and backwards through your slide deck. If you want to get rid of that, put Beamer template navigation symbols empty in the preamble. Everything else that you would want to put into your slide can be done in the same way you would put it into an article. The text that you type will appear in the slide. You can also have equations, itemized and enumerated lists, tables, imported graphics, and TIX images. If you wanted to have multiple columns of text on your slide, you can use the columns environment. To start each column, you will need to make a column declaration and specify the width of the column. It usually makes sense to define this width relative to the line width. For example, if you want to make 2 columns, you can choose to have your column widths be half of a line width. But you can define those widths to be whatever you want. The environment will automatically create a bit of padding so that there's a space between the columns and balance the spacing horizontally. Technically, that bit of padding will make it so that if you have 2 columns at half a line width, the edges of the text will be slightly outside the standard page width. We'll come back to that in a moment. Notice that the column environment will also vertically center each column. It does not matter whether one column is longer than the other, each one will be vertically centered. You can also put text above and below the columns if you wanted. You may want to use VSpace to create a little bit of vertical padding. You can also see the artifact of the padding between the columns. If it bothers you that the columns make that area wide, you can shrink the widths of your columns down to about 0.45 line width, and that should fix things. Since this is a presentation package, there are a few more things we can do to enhance the presentation. One frame can be turned into multiple slides by having different parts appear and disappear at different times, as well as making format changes as you go through the slides. The most basic tool for this is the pause command. This will display everything in the frame up to the command on one slide, and then create a second slide immediately afterwards that has the full contents. You can actually have multiple pauses and create many slides with a single frame. A more sophisticated tool is the use of specification overlays. These are values inside pointing brackets that indicate the slides within the frame that you want things to appear. A number by itself means that you want that feature on a single frame. A range of values means all the frames including the endpoints. A number followed by a dash means all the frames starting from the frame number and onwards. And you can use multiple instructions separated by commas. The most common place for this is in an itemized environment. With the specification overlays, we can make the bullet points appear and disappear in any order we choose. Notice that the positions of the bullet points are preserved so that they do not shift up or down as we move through the slides. We can also apply this to other text. We can use it to control when certain words are put in bold or italicized font, or change the color of the text. These can be used to emphasize certain words at certain moments on the slide. There are also 2 ways we can make text appear on the slide. We can uncover text that was there the whole time, or we can make text appear only on certain slides. Notice the unusual spacing on the only parameter. The reason for this is that if you put space outside the brackets, you will get a double space when the text is absent. Another structure that's useful for presentations are blocks. Blocks are a special formatting where you have a title and then text. It may not look like much now, but when we start applying themes, the blocks will be placed inside of a colored box so that it stands out more. Beamer automatically loads the AMS theorem environment, so we can use new theorem to create a theorem environment that will also behave like a block. We also have access to the proof environment as well, complete with its end of proof symbol. Up to this point, we've been using the default style, which is quite bland. There are both themes and color themes that you can use to make your presentation look better. There are 29 different themes and 19 different color themes that you can use. To use these, you can add one or both of these commands in the preamble. There is a website that shows you examples of every theme with every color theme so that you can explore your options quickly and easily. We have a short sampling here. For my class notes, I used the Boadia theme with the default color theme because it's minimal without being as empty as the default. Most people stick with just the predefined themes and color themes, but there are deeper layers of customization if you want to go through the documentation to learn about it. At the bottom right of the Boadia theme, you can see that there is a date and a page counter. There's actually a bit more that's happening here. In the preamble, we can set the title, author, and date, and if we do that, that information will populate the remaining boxes. That information will also feed into the make title command, which will make a title slide for your presentation. Different themes carry different pieces of information. We can see this if we use sections and subsections in our presentation. To see this more clearly, we will switch over to the Berlin theme. We can see the section labels across the top. Each subsection corresponds to a row of dots, and the number of dots is the number of frames in the subsection. These circles are clickable links which can let you get to any page in the presentation easily. It's also possible to create a table of contents using the Table of Contents command. This has the added bonus of being able to highlight where you are in the presentation by adding in an optional parameter. If you use current section, it will highlight the current section and fade everything else. If you use current subsection, it will highlight just the subsection. This means that you can put the table of contents in lots of places in your presentation and use it to help your audience keep track of the big picture. As with everything else in LaTeX, you will really start to understand Beamer as you start to use it. I hope this video has given you a foundation that you can build on as you start to create presentations using